So much of scrapbooking is the memories. Just look at this adorable little girl opening Christmas presents with her baby brother. Their favorite gifts were a cool vet kit and a little toy truck. Well, their cropper mom wanted to preserve this special holiday moment, and she did it by embellishing her layout with an ancient Japanese paper folding technique called origami. But what makes these origami elements so special is what they're made of. Remnants of the Christmas paper that those gifts were wrapped in. Now here is some of the gift wrap that was used, and what you want to do first is cut it into a square. And it can be any size square that you want. The size of your square will dictate what the finished size of the star will look like. So once you've cut your square, you're going to fold it in half on the diagonal, and then open it up and fold it in half on the diagonal going the other way. Now it's time. Imagine the fold line you can see here and this triangle, because I'm going to pull just the top, and I'm going to take this fold line and place it right in the midsection of this triangle. So when I pull this over, it creates a crease, and this has fallen into place nicely, but sometimes it's sitting out like this. If it does that, just poke it in with your finger and then crease it down, and I'm going to turn it around and face it your way so you can see you're beginning to create the two legs that are the bottom points of the star. Here's one that's already folded, and at this point you're going to bring this side, and I'm going to position this so that it lines up here with this fold that we just made. So I'm going to bring this all the way over, and then I'm going to fold back however much I want to create the arm for one side. And I have a little stick here. You can use a bone folder, but you can go back and make these creases nice and crisp by going over it with this little stick. That creates this element, and now it's time to bring this one in, bring it in and then fold back this arm, and you'll end up with the other arm. You use the creaser, and you'll end up with the five-pointed star, and I'm going to show you one here that's done. What they have done is they've also added an eyelet at the top, and that's going to create a wonderful section that allows you to hang it. So you could really hang it on a tree. Here is a little piece of the wire that's used, and when you look back at the finished page, this way you can really tell that it's meant to look like one of the ornaments that hung on the tree. And it's so special that it's created from the same paper that is in the photographs. Now looking at the finished page, you can see that there's color blocking going on here. So let's look at this section undecorated. It's a little bit easier to see what happened, how this was created, to look at it a little more in its raw stage. So if you look here, you can see the color blocking has been started, and the Christmas tree elements are going here because the photos are going to be placed in here. So at this point, I'm going to show you the Christmas tree has been die cut in an extra large shape like so, and then you're just going to place it into a paper trimmer and cut that tree in half. And once you've done that, here is the tree that's been cut in half, but the tree needs to be cut in thirds. You can see I've started the cut just so you can get an idea that it's cut here, and then further up it's cut again right here. Because when you position it on these color blocked areas, you have to separate it out. And if we look back at the finished page, you'll see what I mean. Look at the way the Christmas tree has been broken into those three elements so that the color blocking technique that you've started is continued even with the elements that have been placed back over the top. A wrapping paper star and a tremendous color blocking technique. What a creative way to include pieces of the day in your special holiday layouts.